Hey y'all, I know y'all not expecting this type of video, but the saga continues from the glucose test. Let's roll this intro and I'm gonna get into it, y'all. So I ended up here I first came here on Monday, but I ended back up in here at like 8, 9 o'clock this morning. Now I'm eating as y'all can see my plate over there. I'm eating a gallstone diet meal because they think my pain is coming from gallstones and not contractions. So I am in labor and delivery. I don't know if they're going to keep me yet, but I will keep you guys posted. I'm about to eat this food. I don't think they put no season on it. And I have a UTI again. And I'm trying to do my homework before 6 o'clock. So let's see how this broccoli tastes. It don't even taste good. Steamed it for a little bit, but I ain't all the way steamed. I'm almost too hungry. Beggars can't be choosing, but I know I'm not choosing that again. Okay. I have salad. I gotta have mashed potatoes. I'm trying to do my homework before 6 o'clock so I can lay back down. And I have to email my teachers, both of them, because it's a possibility that they're keeping me tonight. I mean, I can't go to school tomorrow. Why is that so bland? I don't see any pepper or no salt. Oh, never mind. I found it. I have some butter, crackers. All right, y'all. I'm about to eat my food. I'm about to go talk to my mom and my best friend. I love y'all. I'll get back with y'all. What's up, y'all? So I'm still sitting here. The nurse is getting a report. I took my blood sugar this morning. Now I'm just waiting for my breakfast so I can take my blood sugar again in an hour. Y'all, this has been crazy. This pain has been crazy. But I'm feeling better. Feeling a little better. So now I'm just sitting here watching TV, watching Grown Ups. I'm about to drink some of this water. They had to put the IV up here. Y'all, I'm just all over the place. I have gotten transferred, so I'm not at the hospital that I'm supposed to be giving birth at, but I'm at another hospital down the street, and down the street from my house, of course. And ironically, the hospital that I'm admitted to is the hospital that I was working at for my PRN job. So, yeah. I've seen a couple of people that I know, but yeah. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later and let y'all know what's going on. I have gallstones. I have to give y'all a full update. I do have gestational diabetes. It's just a lot going on, y'all. I got to figure out how to edit all these videos that I have. But within all this pain, I just been tired and busy. And on top of that, I have a toothache. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know what's going on with me. But I'll talk to y'all when I talk to y'all, okay? All right, y'all. So I haven't come to y'all in a couple of hours. I went and talked to numerous doctors, nurses. This is what I'm having for lunch, y'all. I am on a dietary restrictions, low fat. That is not my drink. I can't have sugar. That is this fat bastard's drink over there, who decided to bring Panda Express smelling all deliciousful in my room. Say hey to the vlog, babe. That's his drink. This is what I'm eating. Something plain with some light mayonnaise. I got some chicken noodle soup over there. I got an applesauce I'm going to save for later just in case my sugar gets low. Banana and a baked Lay's. Yeah, and I'm still over here looking like I'm looking. The surgeon who did my surgery months ago, well, a year ago now, is coming to see me because they are consulting with surgery just in case I have to get another surgery. I forgot. Hope not. But we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm going to eat, and I'm going to get back with y'all. So, I think I'm going to get ready to go home. I have beef tips, a side salad, some green beans. The green beans is a no. Banana and some applesauce. And we're going to see what my blood sugar do after that. So far, it's been good, but my blood sugar been all over the place today. So, let's see. Bye. So, I am discharged as of last night. And I'm now at the doctor's office to,
Casey?
now at the doctor's office to check on me and baby since being discharged from the hospital. So I'll check in with you guys afterwards and fill y'all in the rest of the day. Now y'all know I come to y'all the real, the raw, the truth. I got my wig cap on at this point. Don't care. Gotta give y'all an update. So we had a lovely Thanksgiving. I gotta put some context in this video too because I was in the hospital for 23-hour observation basically. And around the same time that I basically got to them on Wednesday to the transfer hospital is basically how long they had me stay in there. So I got discharged like 8 o'clock-ish, 9. So then I ended up, next day, y'all saw me at the doctor's. But after that doc's appointment, I went to my paternal grandmother's funeral. So as I'm going through all of this, she passed. And she had dementia and everything. So I ended up going to her funeral. I saw my biological father, my stepmom, and, you know, my family members and things of that sort. I was out of it, y'all. I was very out of it. Then I had to get a shot for my UTI, per se. So I got a shot for that same day. And going into, like, the last clips you seen, we were getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving, which I could share some of the pictures on the screen. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had friends come over. My grandmother came over, of course. Y'all, a lot has happened. I was like around like 23-ish, 24, 25-ish, 26-ish, like around that time, pregnant when all of this happened. I am now 31 weeks pregnant and 6 days. I will be 32 weeks tomorrow. This is what little baby look like. Yeah. I mean, I don't look as big, but I'm big at the same time. Like, I gotta tuck. Gotta tuck, gotta tuck, gotta tuck. I'm also in physical therapy. I haven't showed y'all appointment for there. And I still have
what's it called? The gallstone pains. I still have that from time to time. Um, y'all, honestly, not trying to be funny. Um, it's been hurting like really bad, but I'm not trying to go back to the hospital because they said if I go back to the hospital, they're gonna end up putting me in surgery, and I really don't want surgery right now. And the surgeon that I had last is basically two different hospitals than where I'm delivering. So I'm delivering at one hospital, and then the hospital that I was employed with as a phlebotomist, that's where I got my surgery done at. So it's like a lot going on. And for people who ask, and I just checked, I am still in the system at the hospital where I was working at. I'm still in the system. And I'm thinking about whether or not going back or not after having baby. But with all these health complications, I don't know. I know she probably wants me to come back. I mean, I have no problem coming back. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming towards, the vlogs and the content and things of that sort. I just was trying to get myself better per se. This this pregnancy has taken a really hard toll on me, as far as everything, losing my job. Oh yeah, y'all, I got a new doctor, a new OB doctor. My OB is leaving the practice. So going into the new year, she will no longer be at my practice. So I had switched back in November, and it's kind of hard trying to get to know a new provider after having a provider my whole entire pregnancy. But I'm kind of like upset in a way because I feel like certain things could have went differently. If I feel like if my doctor was listening to my concerns, then I probably would never lost my job, things of that sort. Like, so it was like certain things. But at the same token, I'm trying to look at everything that happened as a blessing because now I'm transitioning back home. I'm be able to be with my kids, and not just one, two, but all three of them. I'll be at home with them. I'm back working. So, I mean, it took a lot going on as far as trying to get to this space, but I'm feeling much better than what I was feeling. And I'm sorry that the vlogs went just kaput because, like, y'all, these health issues really, like, it put me down to the point where I feel like I couldn't keep up. Like, I couldn't even keep up with my kids. I couldn't even keep up with the housework and the chores, and it's hard to move now. I have physical. I think I told you that already. Pregnancy brain. I have physical therapy now. The Braxton Hicks hurts. Um, I'm going to the surgeon because they want to repair my hernia again, and I know for a fact this is my last baby because this is the third freaking time that I would have to get this hernia repaired. And honestly, y'all, I'm not even tripping. Like, I mean, I'm tripping, but I'm not tripping. But I want to wait because it's like I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to let my baby get too big and I can't do things for my toddler and the newborn. But who wants to have surgery right after birth though? That's just stuff that I gotta think about. So I need to get me some compressions and fajas, just to help my stomach go down. And also hoping that because they said it's a fatty hernia, so hoping that it doesn't cause me any issues. But I do have to go to my GI doctor and ask them, you know, what he think. What should I do? As far as the gallstones, I won't have any updates about them until after I have my baby because they don't want to do no surgery on my gallbladder while I'm pregnant. And then the last clip you guys see, basically I'm back in school, back in class. That was like November 20th before Thanksgiving and everything. And I just basically had to pick up my life right after the hospital and really like come back full force and act like everything was okay. As y'all can see, the whole entire video, I was out of it, y'all. Literally, whole entire video out of it. The first clip was literally maybe like 10 minutes after they had given me the pain medication in the IV, and literally I was not in that much pain. However, I realized that when I first got there, I had the IV from the other hospital there, and I kept telling them that it was hurting and stuff, but it was infiltrated or whatever. So I was only getting bits and pieces of the medicine, so that's why it wasn't calming down all the way. But once they changed my IV around and put it in a different arm, I had to get it up like in my arm per se, because they could not find any of my veins. My veins were all blown, extremely dehydrated. Like, it was just a lot, y'all. So once they got that squared away, but they have been telling me that I need to keep my feet propped up because my feet has been very swollen a lot. So that's basically what it is. That's what it, everything. Um, I don't know what else to say, y'all. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with your girl, keeping afloat with what I got going on. And also, people on my Facebook, thank y'all for checking on me. I did go live and really kind of like explain everything that happened. This is just like the short version. And now I'm trying to manage my diet basically so I won't have another flare up. But yeah. I think I'm gonna bring some hair content back because I need to braid my hair. So I'm tired of rocking the wig and I'm tired of wearing the wig cap. I wanna look okay. I don't wanna look bummy all the time. But we almost to the wire. My next appointment is January 8th, so I'll make sure I record. These last couple appointments have been uneventful. Like, literally, this experience has been way different with, I don't know, this experience has been very different than any other experience that I've had with any of my kids. I'm with a whole new medical network than I was with my previous pregnancies. With the only way that I can really compare this one is because I had my daughter here 8 years ago, and my son is the only one that is an out-of-state baby because he was born in Texas. So he's the only one who's not from Virginia of my 3 kids, and it's my oldest and my last baby that I'm having at my home state. So yeah, I was with a whole different medical network with her. I was with ACAs, and I had a lovely experience. If you guys know, I had her at a hospital called Johnston Willis. Um, if you guys know where I'm from, y'all know literally in the HCA community, a lot of people either go there or what's that other hospital called? I can't think of it right now, but though that one is one of the hospitals that everybody want to run to, Johnson Willis, all the time. I never had a bad experience with Johnson Willis. The HCA that's near my house is called Henrico. That's where, I was a phlebotomist at as well. But yeah, it's different. And now I'm at a whole another group. So I'm with Bond Secures. If you know, you know. And it's a different experience. Now, as far as high risk doctors, I can only compare my son and this baby to a a high risk doctor, a MFM, perinatal doctor, because I didn't have one of those with Journey. I think my doctor that I had, basically, he was already like trained to do perinatal and stuff like that. So literally all of my appointments, all of my ultrasounds, all of the fluid levels that was measured and all that stuff, it was in his office. He told them what he wanted to see, and literally his office did it. And I saw him, and he gave me all the visits that I needed, stuff like that. Um so yeah, that was my experience with him. As far as in Texas, I don't know what it is, but Texas was awesome. My OBGYN, she was African American, and I had a white male as my perinatal, and literally they didn't play by me my whole entire pregnancy. I literally was in the doctor's like feeling like every other week because I had so many complications. Um the only thing that I can say about that experience compared to this one is that my hematology kind of fell through the cracks because it was a lot going on at the clinic that I was at. Don't get me wrong, she was a great provider, but as far as birth wise, it wasn't really like a set plan, or they were going off of based on my levels that they had took, maybe wanting to say a week or two before my delivery, and then when I made it to the doctor, my levels changed. And so the medicine that they actually gave me for my infusions to kind of like to help stop bleeding didn't work at all. It did not work at all. So the one of the things that I can say is that this hematologies where I'm from, on point, because I've had two hematologists in like, okay, so this is my third hematologist. The first one that I ever had, again, was in the ACA network. She was awesome. I cannot think of her name, but she was awesome too. But I didn't have her until after I gave birth because I really didn't know too much that was like going on with my body. So I didn't really know too much about my condition at the time. Um, they were still researching because at the time, it was rare, blah, blah, blah. So basically, that's basically what happened with that one. So I had to go to her after I gave birth. Now, I had to get hematologies with my last two pregnancies immediately. It's like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I had to get hematologist. So that's different. But now it's different because this hematology is thinking about doing way different medication. I'm not going to keep doing the same medication that I did for my other two pregnancies because we have realized it doesn't work. I still end up bleeding a lot during birth. And we are trying to prevent hemorrhaging and things of that sort. Another question that has been getting asked is, do I plan to film this birth? Yes, I do plan to film this birth. I know I haven't had a lot of pregnancy content this go around, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just using this time to kind of bask in this pregnancy because it was so unexpected, and I've had so much stuff going on this whole entire pregnancy. I haven't been like comfortable in my skin in this pregnancy. I haven't been I just been up and down in this pregnancy because it's like as soon as we feel like everything's good, we turn around, something else happens. So I feel like I'm just using this time to kind of like bask in the moment, but I'm regretting everything because I want to be able to look back at memories, and I can look back at memories of my other two pregnancies, and I really don't have anything for this one. And I don't know, I don't want the baby to grow up and be like, Mom, why you don't have pictures, why you don't have this, why you don't have that, you know. So I'm trying to come out the funk because literally I don't have that long left to bask in memories. Because I don't have many memories of my pregnancy, I did create some AI photos, which I will put in as well. I don't know, y'all, but we shall see. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it to the end of this video and you like what you see, please click the subscribe button. This is how it's helping my algorithm. Also comment to help with my algorithm and engagement, because this is how I'm going to end up supporting my family, you know. So I love each and every one of y'all. Bye. And it's We Are the Garys.